Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands adventure path here on twitch.tv/tabletop rules. Yes, Crystal Calf, I had it for years. It was my favorite game. Stardew Valley was my favorite game for many years, but then some stuff happened in my life that made me unable to emotionally play through that game because it would make me very sad. So I couldn't play it for years, and now I've actually finally been able to start playing it again, which is why I've been very much enjoying all the new content. But tonight we have the Strength of Thousands AP, but before we get into the show, a few announcements. Those announcements being our other programs here on the channel. Tuesday nights, I play random stuff. I don't know what I'm playing yet tomorrow. I might not even be on tomorrow. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow. Wednesday, though, we have the League of Amazing Adventurers. We're beginning the next arc. After one hell of a rager that Nimbus threw.
All good times were had by all.
Yeah.
Except Drevrin.
Except for Drevrin, who got really drunk.
He picked a fight with Garl. Why would you do that?
That's just a recipe for a bad time, always.
So, to give you context, one of our other player characters had been dating an NPC for a bit. They then broke up with that NPC, and now they are sort of in this like will they won't they situation with one of the other player characters, and that NPC that they dumped then went up to that other player character that they will they won't they with, that they're as well they were blasted and just tried to pick a fight.
They were both pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Drama.
Oh,
Drama.
yo, if you want drama and sapphic romance, Wednesday nights.
And possibly some tragedy. Who knows?
Yes.
We'll see.
Then there's going to be a lot of possibly very Medea-esque tragedy in the next arc. We'll find out. Or maybe
Someone's going to kill their children and... Oh boy.
And then we have on Friday nights the Calling Chronicle. It's our D&D 5e show. Another big cliffhanger episode on that one, but also they're going to try to consensually kidnap someone, and that'll be next week's thing, part of it.
I mean, do they have a divine catalyst?
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. So, join us for that while our characters try to become demigods. And then actual gods.
We'll see.
And we'll see. Then
and
on Saturdays...
super gods.
Then super gods. Then on Saturday, we have Will and Matt playing Outward together in our Salt and Sorcery show.
Yeah.
There are bandits threatening our hometown, and we need to go save our hometown from bandits. And
we killed a robot dog. The bandits are nothing to us.
Yes, we did kill a very scary robot dog that literally chased Matt and I around for 45 minutes before we could kill it.
We thought we got into the city, and then like an hour later when we left the city, it was right there at the front door, and it never
just
left.
Immediately jumped me and stabbed me through the heart. It was like
Infinite
Rakshasa.
A dog stabbed you?
Yes.
Well, it had like sideways scissors for a head. It was a really weird, spiky looking dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, we didn't like it either. That's why we ran away
So
from
he
it.
ran away from
But when that happens to me.
And then, of course, on Sundays, we have Stardew Sunday. If you want a nice way to chill and end your week, as well as a way to just come and chat and hang out, that's the best place to do it. Come chill on Stardew Sunday. It's really fun. I'm actually, not doing the farm to maximum efficiency, so the farm looks really pretty. We just finished what I'm calling the moon cells, as it's a group of beehives that are all surrounding flowers, and it's very pretty looking. We have a blueberry field right now. We married Leah a couple weeks ago. We've been giving her wine every day to make her happy, and we've now been working on getting everyone else in town's hearts up, so that's been really fun. And we just fixed Willie's boat, so I'm going to get to go and explore that new content that I've never seen before, so I have no idea what I'm going into on that one. Also, apparently there's a witch in Stardew Valley now, that you can go interact with. I need to get the wizard's magic ink to do that. There's a whole lot of stuff that's going to be happening there.
Marry the witch.
I've already married the artist. She has
I'm not hearing a no.
She has a sculpture garden. She's made a sculpture garden, the back corner of my farm now. I love it.
Triad.
Listen,
Yeah.
if Stardew allowed like triads or anything, I would definitely be getting Maru into the house.
Mods?
Stardew mods. Get on. This is $1 million idea right here, Stardew mods. Get on it.
I'm sure there is a mod for it, but like I don't want to play with mods because I still haven't gotten all the achievements in the game. So I need to 100% Stardew first. I have a problem. But speaking of problems I have, being long-winded and talking for far too long is one of those problems. So I'm going to let Matt now take care of the intros. Was that a better segue than Friday, McKenna?
Well, lacking a need for a segue now, McKenna. Why don't you introduce yourself and who you play?
Howdy, my name is McKenna Ray Tynan. I play Avi, the Batfolk Witch. And I'm here to, I don't know, maybe roast some frog legs, but also probably not, because we need to arrest her and not kill her.
Keep reminding me of that, please.
I will keep reminding you of that.
But speaking of roasting, last week when Will, I think, was playing Aaron's character, there was some burning hands, or what was it, scorching rays? And that is a ability you possess. And what character are you playing who has this ability? That was a terrible segue. I'm out of practice.
That's a good one.
Oh, me!
Yes.
I am a cat person! Yes, I am a wizard cat person that has very scorching paws. That doesn't bode well for my fur around my paws. Of course, it singes. Hi, my name is Erin. I play Eritha, of course, a lovely catfolk person that happens to be a wizard. And of course, my lovely little sidekick here, Bob. I've been missing in action for quite some time. Of course, the place called work takes over my job, or my job. Yes, my life is my job, basically. That's what it is. Yes. And I'm here. I'm happy to be here, even though it's pretty much just for today, and then next Monday I'm gonna go back missing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I
love that work life.
Work is important to do.
Yeah. How dare they?
Scorching rays, scorching bay.
But, and speaking of work, the guy who makes all of this work, because this is his channel, Will, I don't know where you are.
Not it bad.
I'm to your left on the overlay.
My left? But who are you playing tonight, and who are you?
Hi there, I'm Will. I think, therefore I am.
Yes.
I am playing Igara, Gamma, and Choco. Oh, we also, plugging the Stardew Valley scene, we got a void chicken. I named it Choco, so Choco's in that as well. So if you want to come hang out, Choco and Alessandra are in the same world in that one. But yeah, so I'm playing all of that. We got Choco, we got Gamma, we got Igara. I was a cultist. Debatable whether or not I still am. I mean, with the amount of identity that we place into our place of education, and like with the amount that we attach our place of education to our identity, we might be considered cultists by some. But you know,
I disagree, but I'm not going to get into it.
We don't have time to unpack that.
We do not have time to unpack that, like the definition of a cult.
But there will be a good place to identify a cult, because the next book, The Dark Archive, is coming out, and they have a whole section on cults. And if you want to see our live review of that, we will have it when the book is out. Sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, one kind of group that you might say is very cult-like are the kind of fans that spring up around idols and talented musicians. Which brings us to Zoe. What's your character like?
Hey guys, I'm I go by Zozipos on the internet, and I am playing Ophelia. She's our whisper elf bard, of course. Who else would want to be an idol but a bard? Yeah, she saw a shiny, what was it? A sparkling chariot perform when she was just a wee youngin', and decided she needed to be a performing witch as well. So we are.
And that is all the characters who have now been introduced just as the raid arrives. But
Yes.
we do have another way of introducing the characters, and that is with our lovely intro. Will, why don't you cue that up?
I will.
Wait.
the longer you listen to their voice, static builds up in your brain.
And we're back.
That's cool.
And we're back.
Yeah, we are back.
Yes. So, what are we back specifically to is the Strength of Thousands adventure path, where we are following our group of students / adventurers through their various tasks and studies and experiences at the Magambia, the premier magic school in the Mwagi Expanse, and possibly all of Galarian. I don't know. I've never actually heard of any other magical schools. So, when last we left our party, they had been given possibly one of their most dangerous and important assignments yet. They had been hearing rumors and seeing evidence of an organized crime element in Ntambu, the city that surrounds their school, and they kind of zeroed in on a mysterious character by the name of Froglegs, who seemed to be the very no-nonsense and very much feared head of the organized crime in the city. And finally, it has come time to try and nip that organization in the bud, so to speak.
It's time to take down the Gripply mob.
Yes.
Oh boy.
With weird school-sanctioned vigilantism, but don't think about it too much. They managed to track down Frogleg's base to the kind of waste swamps outside the city where no one in their right mind would usually look. They managed to handle themselves pretty well. They've taken care of a few groups of thugs now and a very large crocodile that almost got away. And now we are face down with a rickety bridge and one final island. Also a dwarf that seemingly was only working with the criminals under duress or something. Once the Gripply acrobats were all down, he threw aside his weapon and just sat down and provided you guys with a key to a strongbox. So, and as best you can tell, he seemed trustworthy.
If you want, I could take him to the river and find out if how trustworthy he is.
Wow, it's a minute in and Will's already wanting to waterboard someone.
What would
It
the
took a-
river do to help with that?
It would improve
sweet summer
honesty.
child.
It would improve honesty, Avi Avi.
I don't think the water has any honesty bestowing properties. I've actually been told by quite a few people that it's literal sewage. And
Yeah, this is-
also it smells really, really bad. I'm not getting a magical vibe from this, and I'm pretty good at picking up magical vibes.
Actually, everyone give me a perception check real quick.
Ooh.
Oh.
Including if someone wants to roll for our dear good boy.
Yes, I should probably have Benji's character sheet open,
Ooh, Ophelia.
Igura, don't break my heart. Igura, don't break my heart. Why do you build me up?
Oh, someone in the chat has their own group going through this adventure path.
Oh, how fun.
Sadly, I do not remember the specific parts that are that correspond to those numbers and letters. It's been a lot.
There's a lot of stuff in this AP.
Oh, book 3. Okay. Oh, so you're ahead of us.
Nice.
So no spoilers. Also, don't be surprised if you get confused by elements that we've introduced to our campaign, including entire characters you created for exposition.
Kiara.
But anyway, we got perception checks. So I'm going to say Ophelia. Over and through the smell of all the kind of waste and sewage and stuff, there's also a somewhat different smell. There's something, you can't quite put your foot on it. It's almost kind of floral. It seems to be traveling a bit on the wind through the door because you guys are still in the little hut. You're out near the jungle, so it's not weird that there'd be a floral smell. It is weird that you can smell it over all this bleh.
Do you guys smell that?
Aerith takes a moment and sniffs.
I am gonna roll for agate.
Do we have?
I
Aga
don't
just
kn-
turns up their nose and like buries their head in the ground.
I don't know
Oh.
exactly what you're smelling, Ophelia, but doesn't smell
I
doesn't smell so good.
nature check.
You can certainly, anyone who wants can give me a nature check, though admittedly, only Ophelia has smelled the thing, so. You're at a bit of a loss. There's something about this that almost maybe smells a little artificial, but
Huh.
you have so little to compare to, so.
Could ask the dwarf.
Is there somebody that wears like a floral perfume or smells really good around these parts?
Kobold looks at you and then kind of lets out an involuntary laugh. No, I don't think anyone around here wears perfume. I'm sorry. You don't know the people around here, but that suggestion is quite laughable. I'm not laughing at you. Just if you knew the context, it would be you'd laugh too.
Doesn't smell like lotus, does it?
No.
No.
No, I mean the DM says no.
Okay. Do we hear anybody moving around outside? Can we hear anybody outside?
I'll just go off the same perception checks you guys did before. No.
Mm.
Well, actually, Ophelia and Aerith, you maybe hear a slight kind of, not a buzz, but sort of a hum. But it's pretty faint.
Wait. Didn't? Who said something about?
The gnoll said that there were dragonflies over the
Yeah,
bridge that
yeah.
we're about to cross.
She eats the dragon.
Oh, yeah, the bridge just ahead. Frog Legs likes to keep giant dragonflies as sort of guard dogs / snacks.
I get that.
Also,
I mean,
really
I've
quick-
never had them myself, but apparently they're crunchy on the outside, but kind of chewy on the inside. It's apparently very nice, but you know,
Oh, I agree
I'm
with
more
you.
of I'm
Mhm.
more of a beer and steak guy myself.
Do they bite?
I mean, yeah.
Like hard?
I mean, I've never been bitten by one. I stayed away from them, so I could not tell you.
Just we've had our fill of fighting bugs. Just to be honest with you.
I mean, I could go for a snack. Kiro.
That's right, Ikora. You can go ahead and just gulp them up, couldn't
Yeah.
you?
I could go for a snack.
I'm hungry.
Are you hungry?
We also might
Oh,
just be able
Toko's not hungry. He just ate that alligator.
We also might just be able to sneak by him.
Mr.
Karo.
Also,
I mean-
really quickly out of character, speed me up in process. Now I'm meeting new people.
Oh, in this particular hut, there was a group of 4 Gripply acrobats who were actually also, it seemed, thieves and criminals, and 1 dwarf. The dwarf didn't seem to get along with the Gripplies. He kept kind of giving them sidelong glances during the fight, and as soon as the Gripplies were all done, he just threw his crossbow aside and sat down and seemed to imply that he was here under duress, and as best you guys could tell, he was being sincere.
Oh, cool.
He's a stinker, so we don't trust.
I still think we
Awesome.
should maybe tie him up and wait for the chime bearers, or once the chime bearers come to arrest Frog.
Do you think that's really necessary?
Kind
or
of.
you-
Been working for her for a minute now.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean, even
can I
if-
make one request?
Perhaps.
There's a bunch of you, and I don't have my weapons, and I'm not trying to be difficult. If you tie my hands, I will not resist, but in the event things go bad for you, I would prefer to have the ability to flee and not have my throat slit by frog legs for failing. Or, I don't know, have my face eaten by a giant dragonfly. I don't know what you're going to do.
I mean,
See, I don't think we're gonna lose though.
the thing is, if
I
we,
mean, your self-confidence is inspiring, but
like I
I
said,
think you're going to...
if we let you go and you hurt someone else, it's kind of on our conscience.
Hey, I'm not saying let me go. You can, tie my hands so I'm not a real threat to anyone. You can take Lucille, my trusty crossbow, if you want. has a lot of sentimental value for me. My mother gave it to me. But I'm just saying, if you tie up my legs and stuff, you will be leaving me at the mercy of people that you apparently don't think are good people and are trying to take down or arrest or kill. I don't know what your deal is.
Compromise.
Okay.
We tie you to the barrel.
How is that a compromise?
How like I would.
Well, it would just slow you down if you started running away, that's why. Because it's a heavy barrel.
Can we just tie him up real good and keep moving?
Yeah, let's just get him. Here, I got this.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at how many people I've had to tie up in a way where they can't move or get away. It's, do we have a long stick?
I mean, no kink shaming.
Oh no, it was back in the cult.
Again, no kink shaming.
Oh.
No cult shaming? I don't know. I don't know
we
your
can
life.
cult shame. I think arguably maybe we should cult shame. I don't think cults are very good.
Hey,
No offense, Igor.
Past that.
I don't want to make any judgments, mostly because you could kill me.
All right, yeah. Igor will just tie him up.
All right. Give me a. Not sure exactly. Crafting.
Crafting check?
Crap.
It'll be not, so it's not exactly going to be very hard.
Oh.
You're not actually building anything, but
Well, I'm not really good at this, y'all. 12.
okay.
Can we check?
-1.
If anyone wants to give a either perception check to inspect the knots or crafting, just undo it and redo it yourself.
29.
Oh, well, there you go.
All right, now,
Yeah.
Avi, just to be clear, what are you tying exactly? Are you tying him to the?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with hands and ankles. I don't want this guy going anywhere.
All right, but I'm just let's say if you guys fail and I can't escape frog legs, it was quite quick.
Well, then
I
I guess
will-
that's actually pretty good motivation for you to tell us anything about frog legs that you might know.
Avi, you're learning. I'm so proud of you.
Don't-
Make a perception or intimidation, or pardon me, diplomacy or intimidation check. Or anyone else who wants to.
Yeah, please, anyone else do it.
I would like to use my feet to use performance instead of diplomacy.
All right. Tell us what you know.
Do a little ditty and tell him he's a stinky.
Hold on, I have to pull up Colbo's stats again. I didn't expect him to actually need them this time. You know what? That gets past his will, I guess. Actually, wait, no. Hold on. So what are you trying? Are you just trying to give him to get him to give you more information? Like, what are you? What's your aim here?
For information.
About frog legs.
I mean,
Well,
his life is on the line.
I know frog legs is very dangerous. They are a very skilled combatant. That's how they actually survived the cudgel turning on them back in the day. They managed to turn the tables on their betrayers, and then through their own natural charisma, turn the rest of the crew against Cudgel. So watch out for them. I don't think they know any magic. They do have some lieutenants, some Gripply Hexers who come and go. I don't know if any of them are here today, but they know some magic. And you guys were talking about some sort of smell. The reason why the giant dragonflies stick around the bridge there is like a little alchemical doodad that floats in the water on a string or something. It's used to attract them.
Oh,
We could
Get rid of
decide.
that.
now that is good information.
Hey,
That way you won't have to worry about them coming in and eating your face, okay? You're welcome.
I mean, I'm going to close the door after you guys are gone if I can.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll close the door for you because you shouldn't be able to.
My hands are tied. I can still operate a door handle. Plus, this is a shed. It's not like it has, an intricate lock.
Wait, there wasn't a door. Was there?
it was a curtain.
There's a curtain.
That's fair. That's all. Thank you for reminding me.
We'll close the curtain on our way out. It's okay.
Because the last time we encountered someone with a crossbow, it was amazing because we just kept turning the door on them and then they had to reload and it was...
I will take your word for it.
Okay, So here's what I'm thinking maybe we can do about the dragonflies is just circumvent them entirely. I can cast an invisibility sphere on all of us, and then maybe use Mage Hand to just take the little alchemical doodad and chuck it.
Avi,
Igra.
I love the idea. I am not nearly as competent in my abilities to stealth, even with your aid of invisibility spear. Mayhaps.
But it's invisibility.
I know, but I still make no. Listen to Choco as they walk, and like Choco like has like their armor like literally jingles as they walk.
Well, that's what the Mage Hand bow and the doodad will be for.
Okay.
They'll be too invested in the doodad to be invested in that weird jingling sound over there.
Okay.
What
I
What
just
is the
don't.
long device? Do we, if we peek outside, do we like see it in the water anywhere?
Who wants to step outside the hut?
Iguro will
I
step
will-
outside the
What do
hut
you
for
say,
bodyguard.
You know what? I have 8 more lives. I'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah, Will, did you see the whole screen move there?
First.
Yeah, for some reason the map got switched to the token layer.
That was probably my fault. I was trying to move the dragonfly off the thing,
Whee!
so sorry about that.
I'll go ahead and take a step outside because, you know.
All right, whoever's stepping outside, please move yourself just outside the door.
Y'all want to cast invisibility first?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Invisible spear time.
So, invisibility sphere, I believe, is a 10-foot emanation.
Mm-hmm.
We have to stay.
You have to stay within 10 feet, so basically 2 squares of Avi Avi if you wish to remain invisible.
Yeah.
And it lasts for a minute?
10 minutes, I believe.
10 minutes, that's much better. Yeah, that's much more practical.
Yeah, with invisibility, you kind of want to last for a little bit longer.
Yeah. To be fair, Benji is small, isn't he?
No.
He could probably fit.
Yeah.
He could
yeah.
fit under Choco.
Oh, I think we lost Zoe.
Oh.
She did say that might
heck.
happen.
Yeah.
I'll send her the stuff. Y'all keep going.
Yeah, she just asked for it.
Yeah, there goes Zoe. Our cameras are going to be messed up for a minute. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Our cameras are going to be messed up for a minute.
Second.
Oh, I'm just looking at chat. A fighter at the Magambia. They must feel a little fish out of water. Fighter, rogue, cleric, bard. That would be a very different experience.
Yeah, that's true.
Would be. Double clerics. I'm surprised you had
Not a
TP.
single arcane caster in the group.
Oof.
I'm surprised that y'all had trouble with the double cleric setup.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes just bad rolls at the wrong times.
Alrighty, but Matt, you can continue set dressing whilst I send this stuff.
Well, yeah, now that you guys are out, I'm going to just read some. You guys see a plank bridge that remains in serious disrepair, with a rope railing on the east side dangling in the water. Now that you guys are outside, you can all just smell it. A heavy floral fragrance hangs in the air, and several dragonflies buzz around the bridge, including one giant dragonfly. It's just kind of hovering over a certain spot, a little bit away from the bridge. Actually, I should move it a little.
Can I see the alchemical doodad from here?
Not from here. It's sort of on the opposite side in the water. You think. You can't see it on the side you're closest to, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to grab it from this side. I'd have to be on. We'd have to already cross the bridge.
Oh. Welcome back.
Sorry,
silly.
where was it, Matt?
You guys, well, you can't see it currently. It's somewhere you think in the water, but you can't see it currently, so logically, deduction, I don't want to necessarily tell you, but it's not on this side of the bridge. It's not on the left-hand side of the bridge.
Right.
We could go over to this.
I will allow you to draw your own conclusions about that.
We could walk
Well,
over to this way.
we can move over here as a group.
Yeah.
So let's assuming we're all staying within the sphere, just move over here.
Take a group action.
Doobie doobie doo wah, doobie doobie doo wah. I'm a semi-aquatic eggland mammal of action.
All right. So yes, you see what appears to be. Let me just make sure I get the description right. It is a small metal ball. It seems to have maybe some little openings near the top, so it can remain floating, but won't fill with water. And now that you're on this side of the bridge, the floral smell is very noticeable. It's not unpleasant. It actually is kind of nice to sort of mask the smell of the unclean water.
Oh, it's the device.
The device. The device for the dragonflies.
Right.
The dragonfly device.
It's all coming together.
With Mage Hand?
So are you going to... Now, the invisibility sphere is yours, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you can maintain both, or do both.
Yeah.
So
it's
you
not
were
a
going...
hostile action by any account, so
Okay.
I'm just...
All right, so you are going to try and pluck the device out of the water?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it is kind of... just making a check here. Yeah, it is attached to the bridge by a rope, so you could grab the rope.
Okay.
They just, it's like a fishing bob or something, sort of almost in the water. So you're going to use Mage Hand to grab the rope?
Yeah.
All right. You reach out your glow... What form, what... Is there any special difference with Avi Avi's Mage Hand, out of curiosity? Is it more like a bat's foot?
Yeah, I do think it's probably like little bat fingies.
Oh.
Bat fingies.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's
just a funny phrase to hear.
It conjures an image in your head, does it not? So I conjure an image of little bat fingy and send it over to grab the rope. And
So latches onto the rope, no problem, begins to pull. Oh God, why do you have those though? But as the hand grasps around the rope and begins to pull up, something swift as a lightning bolt sort of comes out from under the bridge. It appears to be like a tentacle or a tail, wraps around the rope and yanks it back down into the water and then back onto the bridge.
Oh.
And you see the dragonfly actually moves a little closer to the shore, away from whatever that was. And the dragonfly is starting to buzz around in your area. You guys are invisible, but
maybe we move just a quick little step back.
Matt.
Yes.
So, Frog Legs has these creatures. Would you say that Frog Legs has this creature somewhat domesticated?
Give me a nature check.
Sure.
Anyone who wants to can give me a nature check.
Can someone do a nature check for me?
Oh. Well.
Oh wow! You guys are suddenly, naturalists.
So many
Just
tabs
for that, I'm just gonna tell you guys right away. From you would probably know this, Igora, just because you are a Gripply and you know about things that Gripplies know about, which is that giant dragonflies and dragonflies are tasty. What you do know, though, they are not smart enough to be domesticated. They are big bugs, but they're still bugs. And you think the only reason that they're sticking in this area, especially with the smell, is the alchemic solution.
Well, there goes Tame.
So you think if you could pull it out of the water, it would probably stop reacting because it's an alchemic solution that's reacting with the water. And the dragonflies would probably leave pretty quickly because the smell would just be bad. But something apparently doesn't like that idea.
Can I untie the rope from the doodad with Mage Hand?
How long does Mage Hand last?
I mean, it's a cantrip.
Okay, that's fair. You can. It will be a little tricky because dexterity is a little hard with Mage Hand.
Okay.
especially at a
Um,
distance.
Do you want me to roll maybe like a crafting?
This would be trying to undo a knot. Would be probably a dex save,
Oh, thievery.
just a straight up. Or no, yeah, that's a good point. Thievery.
Okay.
Ah.
That's even better.
Thievery is a
We'll
skill
see.
that exists.
I say that one.
Ooh.
Ooh, 29.
29. Okay. Yeah. In a wonderful display of like ranged sort of like hand-eye coordination, including a hand that isn't actually attached to your body, so it's even more impressive. The hand kind of works and works, and the rope slips off the bridge and falls into the water. And now the alchemic thing is just sort of bobbing there.
Okay.
And it just
Then
Eventually, it may flow away.
I want to like push it.
push it to the limit.
Probably like
Limit,
in this
limit.
general direction, off screen.
Okay, so this is going very different how the thing was.
Uh-oh.
So give me a second here. I have to. So as you push it off, I'm going to have to reveal something now. A creature emerges from under the bridge.
Oh my.
A eco dragon, which is
What?
it is a long snake-like reptile-looking thing with wings. And the thing you notice most about it right away is that it has wonderful multicolored iridescent well, not iridescent, but very shiny scales.
Mm-hmm.
It is a beautiful
It's very
series
pretty.
of colors. Yes, it has. It is very pretty. It's got like, the very colorful like parrot wings. And it kind of just flickers out. It's very like whip quick as it moves through the air. It goes out there and with its tail bats the little alchemic solution back towards the bridge. Though now that it has popped out from underneath the bridge, oop, I went to the wrong layer again. The large dragon, the giant dragonfly, flies over here to get away from it. And the eco dragon though now does not retreat under the bridge and kind of looks around because you guys are still invisible, and he goes, "Who is making such a mess of my feeding ground? Show yourselves. This was a great snack spot, and you are messing it up for me."
Do we want to show ourselves and talk to him?
So if you can send him a message so the dragonfly doesn't know where we are.
Yes, message. Message, just be like, do we want to have a talk with this guy?
Yeah.
Do we think we can talk? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop invisibility.
No,
sphere.
don't drop invisibility sphere.
Okay, I won't.
Because of the giant dragonfly. Just message.
Okay, you message him.
I don't have message.
Ophelia, do you have message?
Oh, there's message cantrips being used.
Why do I have to talk to? We're not trying to mess with your food. We would love for you to eat that dragonfly.
Who speaks to the Rainbow
tasty
King?
For you.
Who speaks to the Rainbow King in my mind?
A friend?
Rainbow subject?
Oh.
Rainbow subjects.
Oh. Yes, of course.
I've
Subjects.
come to admire your beauty and
Zoe, give me a diplomacy check.
Hell yeah.
Would
let's
you like
see.
to?
It's kind of loading.
Would you like to use your performance feat for that?
You know I freaking do. You know I do.
Ooh.
Hell yes.
I'm a little disappointed. They don't actually give the eco dragon a name.
Let's
So,
name
yeah,
him Terrence.
I like that.
So he kind of gently kind of flutters up on top of the bridge now, just to sort of even give himself more height off the ground. He does kind of, with your lovely 32 in diplomacy though, performance diplomacy, he does look a little full of himself now. Like, oh, it is a wonder to encounter such courteous subjects in the wild such as this. Tell me, what brings you to my domain? He keeps kind of looking around because he kind of like to know who he's talking to.
Well, we have
We're
this
here.
is your domain, and as such, there are people that are annoying and they aren't listening or revering you as they should. Is that correct?
I mean, the dragonfly has evaded my efforts despite my my great skill and wisdom. The others were easy enough to eat. And you guys do realize now too that with this alchemic solution, there probably should have been a lot more giant dragonflies because everyone else was talking about them in the plural. There's only one.
Oh, he ate them. Oh.
I usually would not sully myself by spending time in such a less than elegant location, but the dragonflies are quite tasty. Though this one has proved very troublesome. He kind of glares over at the giant dragonfly that like seems to be very on edge.
Well, now that the alchemical thingy-majiggy is
Yes, you have set loose the thing that brings them here. That was very naughty of you, my subjects.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it might help you, because that way you could bring it to a place that's less stinky and maybe has even more of an abundance of dragonflies.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Ophelia?
Of course.
Do you think we should reveal ourselves now, guys?
Well, the dragonfly is still there. I don't want to
Oh,
get into a fight with the dragonfly if we can avoid it.
A place such as this doesn't suit your majesty. You said so yourself, of course.
Yes, and once I consume this final dragonfly, I will likely be on my way. I have much grander places that I can live.
Of course.
And you can take
So-
the dad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure that will be sufficient. The doodad has been sitting here for ages now, and the dragonfly hasn't gotten close enough yet. I think it's grown wary of me, which, considering how easily I dispatched its fellows, that makes perfect sense.
Yes, of course.
Are you very small? Is that why I cannot see you?
We're just spooky little critters, and sometimes people can see us, and sometimes they can't.
Oh,
We're beneath you, is all.
I mean,
So,
that goes without saying.
Yes. We could help you get the dragon.
Benji's going to try something.
Oh?
Benji, sorry, not Benji. Benji is going to attempt to use the dancing lights.
Yeah, Benji's someone different.
Yeah, Benji's going to attempt to use the dancing lights cantrip to like create like some dancing lights around the firefly to have it maybe draw it a little bit closer to the dragon.
Does dancing lights have a verbal component? Because all of this has been in message, I believe.
Yes, it does.
Can you message a
No.
Can you message a catnip?
Catnip?
It does not. Does he have silent spell? Did he take it?
I don't think he probably would have.
Okay, then never mind. If it doesn't have silent spell, he would not talk. Because, yeah, we would need silent spell for this, so.
The Rainbow King does start to move across the bridge a little bit. His curiosity may be getting the better of him.
Okay.
He's kind of splitting his vision between looking for you guys and keeping one eye on the dragonfly.
Well,
Licking his little lips.
I could summon an invisible friend to try to grab the dragonfly and give it to him. What do you guys think? I don't know.
Well, I think that is a question for the DM as to whether that would probably count as a hostile action.
Would it?
I don't know.
It's a hug?
Any sort of a hostile action would be anything, for instance, that the opponent wouldn't like. So grappling them would be a hostile action.
All right, question.
But if it's removed
Anything that
by...
would, cause the police to like, don't do that to a child.
Question.
What if we go back in the hut and then magic or dancing lights?
Or hear me out. I can summon Gamma and dismiss Gamma just as like a 3-action thing. Takes me 6
By the way,
seconds.
it's been about 5 minutes now. You have another 5 minutes on invisibility.
If I de-summon Gamma and then summon Gamma behind the dragonfly to startle it towards the dragon, I don't think that'd be hostile.
I mean,
Jump scares are not hostile. I hope. We'll find out.
appearing. I mean, he's a frog. And
Gamma disappears and then 6 seconds later appears there.
All right. That is definitely going to startle the giant dragonfly. Okay. This is going to be very silly. But it is... Okay, so this is a bit of an odd situation.
Could I make
so what
an
I'm going to
intimidation
have to...
check?
You can make an intimidation check, yes.
Okay. 32.
Ooh, hell yeah.
32
yeah.
against the giant dragonfly. Let me just check. Against its will.
I'm an expert.
Yeah, the giant dragonfly has terrible will. That is like a critical success.
I'm an expert
Yay.
in intimidation.
Though, now, Will, I need you to do something for me. I'm going to need Gamma to make a fort save
That's fine.
Uh-oh.
against swamp guts.
Oh, what?
Where is that? That's over here.
Does the dragonfly have a name, and is it Swamp Guts?
Natural
No,
20.
swamp guts. Swamp guts was the disease that he just saved against.
With a
Oh,
natural
nice.
20.
Stepping in the water can give you a disease. It's that unclean.
At least it's not botulism.
Actually, so nat 20. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because actually, just a 20 wouldn't have done it.
Or distant scary.
It's DC 22, actually.
Then that's a crit success and then some.
Yeah, so Gamma resists the thing. So here's the funny situation. You guys are still in the invisibility sphere,
Yeah.
but what the Eco Dragon sees is a frog suddenly appear and blah, 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 to the dragonfly.
Now it's not
So-
going to eat the dragonfly. It just appears and like spooks it.
Yes, but just so we can get sort of a sequence of events here, I'm going to need you to roll initiative just for Gamma.
Well,
Unless someone else wants to engage in combat.
It's
Give me a
technically
second, I'm opening the tracker.
it's technically my initiative for Gamma. So
That's fine.
do you
but
want me
I'm just
to
gonna
roll
have to-
perception, or do you want me to use intimidation for initiative?
Just use your normal. Dragon.
We're
Oh.
gonna try to scare it towards you.
22 for me.
I have to open the dragon's thing again. Give me a
Oh,
second.
we have
The
to
dragon-
delete.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I got it. I'll delete everyone.
Okay.
I left my 22 up there because I rolled it. The
Okay.
dragonfly got an 18.
Thank you. Usually I do better about deleting that. All right. Okay. The Eco Dragon doesn't know what to make of this exactly. So, let's see. It is going to just try and seize this chance. And it is going to use... it rears up in the air. It spreads its beautifully colored wings and positions itself so the sun coming through the clouds hits all its beautiful scales. And it is going to use Draconic Grandeur.
Nice.
The Eco Dragon spreads their wings, bares their teeth, and threatens their opponents in a terrifying display of draconic majesty. All creatures within 30 feet. Unfortunately, it's doing this to you guys too because it doesn't know that you're there, but it's everyone within 30 feet. Everyone's going to have to make a will save. That's a success. I'm going to make the giant dragonfly. That is a failure, but not a crit failure.
I will use my hero point on that.
Oh my god.
I see I have links.
Yeah.
Said, fuck them kids.
Giant dragonfly also fails, but not critically.
I have just Coopered myself.
Oh man, I mean,
Oh boy. All right. So anyone who rolled.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Oh, was that a hero point just used?
Edie.
All right. Benji. All right. So anyone who rolled a 24 or
Choco's
higher,
fine.
you succeeded. Anyone who rolled a 14 or 13, no, 14 or lower, you critically failed.
That's fine.
So if you failed, you are frightened 2. If you critically failed, you're frightened 4.
Oh, that's fine.
So the dragonfly. Did I pass the dragonfly? Hold on. Rolled so much stuff
16.
there. 16. The dragonfly failed, but not critically. So he is frightened 2. And I didn't move yet, so not knowing what Gamma is. Sorry, Will.
That's fine.
This is what he would do. He's going to use his breath weapon.
Oh, that's fine.
So that is going to be a reflex save for Gamma and the dragonfly.
31.
That's a nice success. Not a crit, but a success.
Yeah.
And the dragonfly has good reflex. Dang. Everyone.
Wow.
And also, it's very neat. The Eco Dragon breathes a spray of jagged glass shards. Because, fun fact, Eco Dragons eat glass and other shiny, colorful things, which makes their scales different colors and shiny. I'm only telling you that because even if you chose to make a nature check, that wouldn't be terribly relevant to you. But I just think it's neat.
That is neat.
All right, so that's going to be 14 damage to the... Actually, no, they both critically... No, the dragonfly did not critically succeed. It succeeded and neither did the Gamma. So, yeah, that's going to be 14 piercing damage to all of you, and can't use the breath weapon for another 3 turns.
Yeah.
So 14 to the dragonfly. Wow, the dragonfly has a lot of health, actually.
Plus that.
All right, and then the Eco Dragon is going to move right up here for next turn.
Nice.
That brings us to Gamma.
Gamma will say, Lord Eco Dragon, I have been summoned to help you with this dragonfly. I shall aid you in destroying it, and then you may consume it as an offering. And Gamma's going to belly bump the dragonfly.
The dragon actually raises the equivalent of a dragon's eyebrow.
Yes. So does the dragon count as an ally for flanking this?
Give me a quick second.
You haven't taken me has to look.
And
It
I've
would
offered...
make a difference for a crit.
Okay.
No, but it wouldn't make a difference anyway for
That's
a crit.
fair.
You still hit.
So just 6 sonic.
Oh, sorry, no,
damage.
that's the Eco Dragon. That's the Eco Dragon.
I'm not hitting the dragon. I'm hitting the dragonfly.
You know what? Give me a diplomacy check to try and make him friendly. Because if you succeed, then you will get flanking.
Sure thing. Gamma will roll it.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yes.
is a natural 20, Matthew.
Hell yeah.
The Rainbow King accepts you as his vassal,
That
and
is
thus you shall fight together.
That is a natural 20, Matthew.
Yes, and that because the Giant Dragonfly's AC is only 21, so with flanking minus 2 to its thing, that becomes 19, which turns that into a crit.
Oh,
12 sonic damage.
All right, it is still up.
Oh yeah, I got 3 more actions as Gamma, so another bump. Natural 20
Wow.
for 24 sonic damage.
It's still standing though. It's taken some heavy hits. It's looking pretty crunched.
17 will miss, I'm afraid.
Yes, I'm afraid so. That brings us to the giant dragonfly, who is very confused as to what's happening right now.
Valid.
And unlike other things, the dragonflies don't have any rules about when they will run away. So it's just going to lash out. I'm going to roll a D2. 1, it's Gamma. 2, it's the Rainbow King. It's going to attack Gamma this turn.
Come at me, dragon.
Mandibles. 27.
That will hit, but not crit.
18 piercing. it's also going to try and make a grab attack. So that's going to be a athletics, I think.
Yep, against my reflex DC, you need a 22.
Nope.
Does it-
All right.
Fail.
It was trying to grab Gamma by his leg and maybe fly away with him.
On Earth.
Unsummoned.
But that leaves it only with a second attack, and that's it. 18.
Technically a third attack because the grab action is
well,
attack tag. But
18 doesn't hit either,
that'll
does it?
miss. No,
All
it
right.
does not.
Brings us back to the dragon, who is just going to try and eat the dragonfly. Jaw attack, 20 with flanking,
With flanking.
will hit. 13, and that was one more than it needed. Or actually, no, 3 more than it needed. So the dragon chomps onto it, and then just messily eats it in front of you. Just like crunch, 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 crunch.
Ugh.
Like someone eating a pretzel with wings.
Yuck.
And he just kind of looks at Gamma.
It's all
Thank you,
yours.
mind-speaking frog, for your efforts.
Yes, I shall return to you, my lord, in your time of greatest need. And then Gamma gets unsummoned.
You hear the eco dragon kind of whisper to himself, "The prophecy," and then he flies away.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, now I just want to call this Eco Dragon official. Anyway.
So yeah, you guys handled that in a completely different way than what was supposed to happen.
Yes, although
There's no such thing as supposed to happen in a
Yeah. What did you think we were going to do?
I would now like
I thought
to
you guys
go-
were gonna walk across the bridge and then both things would attack you because that's what the scenario assumes.
I would like to now
Oh,
go
wow.
and patch myself up some though.
Yeah.
See how many minutes it takes for me to get back up to full. Not very.
Yeah, you guys can take your time if you want.
Imagine the eco dragon is like in a very dire situation. He's like, my frog friend, where are you? And then just never shows up ever
It
again.
takes 20 minutes for me to get patched up to full.
Perfect. Then I can refocus back to full.
By now, invisibility sphere
Yes,
has.
gone.
Yes.
We just pop
We
back
would have
inside?
moved back inside of the hut to heal and then gone back.
That's fair.
Hold on a sec then.
He's still tied up?
Give me a quick second. I have the wrong. No, I actually have this right thing open. Give me a real quick second. I want him to have been listening through the hut. So how much did he hear?
Probably nothing, because we were mostly messaging.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
He
the
would have heard
combat, though.
Gamma and Gamma talking.
And Gamma sonically.
Okay. So yeah, you guys come in. He's sitting exactly where you left him tied up. Like,
Lovely.
so there was some funny noise out there. Was there like some sort of passing noble or something?
Oh, there was a dragon under the bridge.
They were
He's gonna roll another perception to see if you were bullshitting him. Oh,
I'm not.
what kind of dragon did it have? Like did it have like a treasure pile or anything? Did you guys get some loot?
No, it was mostly there for eating the dragonflies.
Oh,
It was
Frogleg's
pretty
not gonna be
though.
happy about that.
Well, it's gone now, but also so are the dragonflies. So.
Oh, well,
Also,
I'm sure the
Froglegs
lure
is
will
about
bring.
to have bigger problems, respectfully.
Why did the dragon go after them? Like,
What do you think we're here for, man?
well, no, I'm just saying. Like you said, a dragon was under the bridge. Like, is it breathing fire and crushing the roof with its feet?
No, we dealt
No,
with
it
him.
just flew off.
What do you know about dragons?
I mean, it's a dragon. You know, they live in mountains. They burn kingdoms down.
I mean,
They're
to be
huge.
fair, he is a dwarf. They do tend to have bad experiences with dragons.
Okay, that's racist.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good joke.
I don't know what you're joking
I
about.
don't know what you think you know, friend, but
Lord
here
of
in
the
Macambia,
Rings.
my people actually have
Smog.
a long history with storm drought. I don't know what that is. What is with this guy?
Anyway, maybe we should just go back over the bridge now. No.
Yeah.
I mean, best of luck to you. Apparently, you can
Um,
handle dragons or something. I don't know. You guys are weird.
Weird.
Can we
mean, yeah.
do something not step in the water?
I mean, you can walk across the bridge.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking if we stick to the west side. Like
Oh,
stick
don't think that the graphics are any indication of anything. The whole bridge is equally shitty.
Oh.
Pardon my French.
On a scale, like, if we take a look at it, is it, like, shitty enough that we will fall in when we cross it? Like,
Give
do
me
I
a
need
perception check.
Like, do I need to put Avi Avi on Gomlet's back, and do we need to do, like, the crossing a river with on the back of a toad problem?
Aerith, is that your perception check there?
Hell yeah.
Yes, it is.
Aerith, with their high education and good attention to detail, thinks that you guys, if you move just your half speed as you go across the bridge, it won't break.
Oh,
Mostly, I think this was a way to ensure that the dragon and the dragonfly could get onto you guys, because you guys think if you move at speed, you will fall through one of the boards, but if you take it slow, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Good
All
enough.
right, everyone, especially you, Igora.
What the
Go
fuck?
slow
I was-
across the bridge.
I don't know what...
Well,
I'm just picturing Aerith going, especially.
Oh man, you sacrifice one person to an eldritch god once, and people never let you live it down.
No, they should think nobody. Like, I don't think people should let that go.
Oh, so you guys have crossed the bridge now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This octagonal house stands about 20 feet high and is built from stone and fine wood. All windows are boarded up, and its only door has been reinforced with metal plates.
Doesn't look suspicious at all, guys.
Just got a really nice lock picking set, so maybe I can pick it.
Yeah, Avi, I'll let you pick it.
with your little fat.
Give me a perception check as you approach the door.
Ooh, 29.
Avi, you hear the unmistakable sound of a harmonica playing.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. My ears are up here.
I can't make a harmonica sound. Fake. Harmonica.
I always imagine like the sad harmonica music from Full Metal Alchemist 2003
Full
specifically.
Metal Alchemist.
No, that's Brotherhood.
Uh-oh. I don't know, I've seen it once only.
But with that perception check, there's also no like traps on the door to maybe like keep out potential lock pickers.
You know, I'll let you keep the same perception check. It doesn't look like there's any traps. You get this sort of impression that everything leading up to this was probably the sort of trap.
Okay.
Well,
The
wait.
crocodile was a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Well, I'm going for the lock on the door. That's a 30 in thievery.
Hey.
In the moment of battle, we're all going to fail.
You and all the sounds fade from around you as your whole entire world focuses in on this lock, and with deft movements, click, 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 you realize it doesn't have like a lock. It's a wooden door with a handle.
I message everyone. I say, guys, it's a wooden door with a handle.
All right,
And I back the fuck up.
Gama got this.
Because I know what's about to happen.
All right, ready?
Are we killboxing it?
3,
with Choco?
2, 1. Gama kicks open the door.
Okay. Will, can you turn on the sight? Like remove the door. Okay. You guys see a big room with a desk, several chairs, a bed, several crates piled up against the wall, and a single Gripply sitting in a chair, their feet up, playing a harmonica.
Aerith, why are you running in, Aerith?
Oh, never mind. Just kidding. We're not in
Whatever
yet.
she wants. She also just might want to have
The Gripply turns their head to look. They don't seem surprised. They put the harmonica down the table and just steeple their fingers. Well, hello there. So it has finally come to this.
Yeah, I'm going to take over the Gripply mob.
No, Igor, we're here to arrest
They
you.
kind of they tilt their head back and laugh dramatically. You would be surprised how many times I've heard such a thing.
You seem like you're trying really hard.
And
I really
we are going to roll initiative
Yeah,
as you guys
fair.
hear. We're going to roll initiative as you guys hear something move behind the crates.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
So let me get the initiative tracker open, and please remember to click on your characters.
Ooh,
He
I
was
don't love
napping.
that.
Can somebody puppet me? Because my computer, I just tried to start it 4 times and it won't turn on.
I will puppet you and Benji. Oh God, it's a nightmare. I'm living.
Don't worry. Give you
Just
haste.
don't get them all open at once. We'll just take it slow.
Well, I have them all open at once. I only have so many monitors.
Oh, a jinxer. I forgot about this earlier today, but I do have something. So, Aerith, I'll give it to you. The first time you need to make a save against a spell, you have a +2.
Thank you. Wow.
Remember back to the beginning of the day when Avi handed you a bag of what looked like nicely scented dirt, and you said,
Yes.
"Thank you," and she said, "You're welcome." You realize now what it was for.
All right. I think that's everyone. Okay, so I'm going to descending. All right, so Ophelia and then Benji, and then the Gripply.
All right. God, this is so hard. I guess we heard rustling behind the crates, right?
Yeah.
Potentially, but you don't see anything.
We don't know if it's friend or foe. Well, this could go 2 ways. Will,
Yeah.
I could throw a haste, or I could throw a sound bomb right in there to hit whatever's behind the crates and her at the same time.
I mean, how big is the sound bomb? 10 feet?
10-foot
Yeah.
burst. Is it a
Yeah.
big room?
It's a little bit
Anything.
too big for sound burst.
Yeah, it's almost like I thought of that.
Oh.
You didn't make this
What do
map,
you mean?
mister.
No, but I got to do the thing where
But
because
you
you
put
guys
frog
used
legs.
Soundburst twice, they heard you coming.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's valid.
Yeah. Could I get that haste though, Ophelia? Would that be okay?
Go for it.
Thank you. I'm fast AF, boy.
Boy, and that leaves you with one action, Ophelia. Bard song.
Bard song it is.
All right, that
Bard,
moves us
bard,
to
bard song.
Benji, Benji the good boy.
Benji the good boy is going to go Kamehame because I'm the one running it tonight. Kamehameha, and they are going to cast. Once I can get down to PJ's spell list, y'all. They're going to use one of their 3rd level spells.
Nice.
It's a 20-foot radius, so they're just going to drop it right in the middle of this area here to just get basically all of that in the back half.
Ugh, I'm having a hard time with this stupid character sheet. It went very small. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, guys.
No worries. If you double click on it, it'll go big again. It's a problem I face often.
Okay, there
Oh,
we
that's
go.
bad damage though, Benji. Come on, bud.
Okay, yeah, it has nothing to counter that. So that is going to be a reflex of 22, and you are fire off roaring blast of fire appears a spot 6d6 fire damage. Okay, so that is going to be. We will roll this guy first.
I should get everyone in the room.
Don't forget +1.
Yeah, so it's 18, but the 31's a success, but not a crit success.
And
I'm gonna
That is a crit success, though. So.
and you know what? I've had to roll it now, so I'm not even bother. I'm just gonna move Frog Legs, who's hiding in the corner, onto the visible screen.
Fireball.
Yeah, Frog Legs is the one who critically succeeded.
That's not surprising. But the
Yeah.
other one will take 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage. Okay. Do they have any resistances? They do not. Okay.
Smells good in here.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Igra.
All right, Benji, you got 1 action left, I think.
It's fine. Nothing wrong with a little bit of cannibalism. Just 3. Oh, that's not right, Matt. No, that's not right. That should be 3. That should be 3d4 plus 3 or plus 1.
1.
It's 3d4 plus 3. 12 points of force damage to the Hexer.
12 points in total?
Yep, just 12 extra points of force damage to the Hexer.
All right.
So for a total of 19, 21 in total
Okay.
this turn.
All right, so then we move on to Grubush, who was very unhappy trying to pretend to be frog legs. But now he doesn't have to worry about that so much. Let's see. Okay. All right. They are going to just need to check the range on this.
Ow.
It is a 30-foot cone,
Oh god.
so they are going to. What layer am I on? Come on. Tokens. Okay. They are going to move up to here.
I'm okay with
That should get everyone.
Oh boy.
30-foot cone, yeah.
Well,
And they are going to use Vomit Swarm.
Uh,
I need a reflex DC from almost everyone. Maybe not Aerith.
yeah, I don't think it would get Aerith because it would only
Okay.
spread out to.
Gross.
Ooh, 30.
Yeah.
So that's a success, but not a critical success.
All right.
Thank goodness.
20.
That's
Earth
going to
just
be a-
watches the entire like vomit spread all over her team and just kind of goes, "Whew." Glad I wasn't part of that, huh, guys? And just kind of jokes around with them, and then everybody looks pissed off.
Not, absolutely not. Avi gives her a thumbs up.
Fun fact, I almost died in the tunnels, and I was like, Benji, do something. Benji also learns Vomit Swarm.
Sure thing.
Ophelia,
All
you
right,
got a
so
16.
basically everyone except Benji failed. No, Choco critically failed.
That's not surprising.
So Choco is going to take 22 piercing damage.
That's fine.
Let's see, is there any other
Something from vomit. Gross.
and anyone who failed is also sickened 1.
That's
and anyone who failed but not critically failed takes 11 piercing damage.
All right, so I take 11.
I think that was 2 actions and they moved, so that's their turn. We are going to move on to Frog Legs. All right. Who's going to just leap out from behind the thing? Not select Frog's Legs? What's going on here? They still in the GM layer?
Are you on the GM layer still?
No, hold on.
I can grab Frog's legs. Are
Okay,
you?
I
Do you
just-
have the tool
So
selected?
1, don't worry, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 move. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that'll be 2 action moves. He's gonna take on Gamma, and then he is going to do a just stag him with a dagger.
You can certainly try.
22.
That'll actually hit.
That'll be 6 piercing damage. I'm just checking something.
That mama
Now
always
here's a
let him have
here's a
one.
quick thing.
Yeah.
They do have Knife Fighter, and I don't think they've incorporated that into their actual attack.
What is Knife Fighter?
Frog's Legs deals an additional 2d6 precision damage with weapons from the knife group, and knives gain the deadly d10 property.
Okay, so
good
what does
God.
Frog Legs have a thing that activates precision damage for him?
For her.
For her. Sorry, for them. For her.
Prime bosses can be girls too.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten any.
Oh, and actually, Frog's Legs is going to use Twin Slash, actually, so there'll be a second attack.
Okay, but does Frog's Legs have a way of... Does Frog Legs' character sheet have a way of giving her precision damage?
If they use a knife.
If it's just if they use a knife and they don't have any sneak attack on their thing, then it would deal that additional damage.
Okay, so I'm going to roll that right now.
Oh God.
So, total of, it's going to be 15 damage on Gamma,
That's fine.
and then the second attack from the Knife Flourish. 29.
Hits, does not crit.
Oh.
All right, so that's another 2d6. So that's going to be a total of 18.
I take it.
And that's all their turns.
All right.
Avi Avi, you are up. Up next will be Igara.
All right. First things first. Let's get Needle of Vengeance up on Frog Legs.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to put a little thing to remind us of that.
Yeah. For Gamma, I think.
It will be Needle of Vengeance. Oh, this will work.
Needle of Vengeance. Ooh, ouchie. Little hedgehog. I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, I can zoom in. I don't need to be so zoomed out.
And then... What's the armor situation looking like for Frog Legs?
Sorry?
What is the armor situation on Frog Legs?
Frog Legs is wearing well-made, if a little, worn and stuff, leather armor. They also seem, they have the confidence and the kind of poise of someone you know has been in a fight. So
Avi,
this frog looks dangerous.
they only have one dagger though, right?
They actually seem to have a large cudgel strapped to their belt too.
Oh, well.
And something about the cudgel seems dangerous.
Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, I'm tiny, so... fuck, no, I can't do this without getting both Gamma and Benji. I want to do Lightning Bolt, but I don't want to hit both of them.
Do you want to delay until after Gamma moves?
I've already done my thing,
Needle of
so
Vengeance, never mind, yeah.
Yeah. But I will shoot an acid arrow at, what's her name? Frog Legs. Not a nat 1. Also, why is that a 9 to attack? What?
Hero
You
point?
rolled
acid-
it. You rolled.
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Okay, but my attack roll, like the modifier is plus 14. So even on a nat 1, it shouldn't be a 9. Regardless, I'm hero pointing it. I don't know why that's in there like that. That's completely wrong.
Proficiency level.
But
It's
gonna
only adding
try it.
2 for your proficiency for some reason.
I couldn't tell you why that is.
It's probably
Are
because the
you-
spell itself. This is my fault. Roll20 changed the way that they deal with their spells, so instead of them referring to your character sheet, they refer to the spell itself now sometimes, but on other spells it doesn't. So I probably just have to change the actual spell itself.
Okay. Let me know when I'm good to reroll.
Go ahead.
I will let you know in a second.
Oh, sorry. You're asking Will.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
okay.
so it's only... Yeah, so for some reason right now it's set to trained in charisma. Which is not
Well-
correct. Okay, it should be correct now.
Bing.
No worries.
Thank you, Will.
There we go. Ooh, 21.
Frog's Legs just tilts their head slightly, and the acid arrow goes right by them.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
Frog's
fair.
Legs has possibly one of the highest ACs you guys have faced.
God.
And also a super high reflex save, so...
Yeah,
Oh
well,
boy.
but probably not a good will save.
That was 2 actions, I think. You
That's
got 1
everything.
left. Oh, yeah, Needle. Thanks. Igora and Aerith will be up next.
All right, so one action, auto succeed on a DC, on a DC 20. On a DC
What do you...
20 medicine check on myself using battle medicine.
All right. Amazingly, Frog's Legs does not have attack of opportunity.
Well, Frog's Legs is not within reach of me. He's in reach of Gama.
I know.
So, I'm good. I just need to quickly... Oh, it has plus 15. That's correct. Okay, that's fine. That's one of the hits. Plus 18. Then with action number 2, we'll use our mirror image on Gama.
Okay.
And then with my hasted action, Gama is going to make a strike. Using their striking belly bump. The sickened is counteracted by the Bard song. So 23 to hit. Frog's Legs.
Striking belly bump 23.
Yep.
Frog's Legs parries the belly.
24 with Bard Song?
Bard song
Parries
is
the belly.
counteracted by second.
Yeah.
Damn.
But that is me.
All right. That brings us to Aerith. Ophelia, you're up next.
Okay.
Man, I kind of wanted to use like a big boy spell.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
I'm always looking at Blood Vendetta and Agonizing Despair, and honestly, I haven't used them because I've been saving them for Frog's Legs.
Yes.
But I want to see how I can use them.
Blood
I mean-
Vendetta is if she hits you. That's on a reaction.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Agonizing Despair you could just cast on Frog's Legs.
Right. I was thinking about doing that. Just
Yeah.
go ahead and cast that on Frog's Legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, imagine this if you will. Of course, when casting this, Aerith's blind eye actually turns the spell what it's of course casting. So her eyes actually starts deepening in like sort of a black color as she's trying to cast Agonizing Despair into Frog's Legs.
Nice.
Dark of the Night. Yeah.
Dark as the night. Hopefully it works.
That should not have an attack roll. That's just a save.
Okay, we'll just ignore it then.
Yeah.
Let's see. And this is on Frog Legs?
It's going to be on Frog Legs, yes.
All right. Will.
Where there's a will.
24. They succeed, so they half the damage, which is 11, so that'll be 5. And Frighten 2.
Frightened.
Yes.
So we'll just have to remember 2 things.
Is it just a... Never mind. Yeah.
And
Frightened
it would
2?
be 6
Yes.
damage because Bard Song's up.
6 damage, okay.
Woo.
They've taken damage for the first time.
Yeah, I'm noticing that just physical, like, throwing stuff at them is gonna be hard. Yeah.
Frog Legs remembers an instance where a cat folk in their youth attacked them as they were a child.
Oh God.
All right.
Alright, so you're telling me next round I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mirror Image.
What's your other action?
Can I cast Mirror Image?
No,
That'd
that's a
be
2-action
2.
spell.
No,
You
it's
could
a
always-
2-action. I'm so sorry.
You could always
Just
use
kidding.
that Force Bolt spell that you have to just deal
That's
some
right.
extra damage to her.
Alright.
God, I hope I.
I'm gonna go ahead and just do Force Bolt towards Frog Legs as
Yes,
well.
let me check one thing quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, roll 20 messed this one up too. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, you're good to go now.
Okay, here you go. And I will Zeus them. Oh,
9 force.
9 force. Not bad.
Okay. Ophelia, you're up, and it'll be Benji up next.
Okay, so I'm thinking either Ill Omen, which I think would be a will save, which would, if succeeded, make Frog Legs have to use the roll twice, use the worst result, or just a sound burst for some damage.
Soundburst could get them both and not get anyone else right now.
Pick your poison. Okay, sounds good.
Your
Throw
call.
that out there.
All right.
Throw that out. Yeah.
Fortitude save. Okay, we'll start with frog legs. Succeeds, but not critically. And the hexer fort succeeds, but not critically.
Yeah.
Oh,
4
wow.
sonic damage to each.
Half damage, and they're not deafened, so they're going to take 4 damage each, which at least makes the hexer a nice round number.
Any damage is damage.
Any
And I
damage is damage. And keep Bard summoning. All right, Benji, you're up next.
Yeah, Benji is going to do a... Unfortunately, this is where my lack of knowledge about Maguses hinders me a little bit, and I apologize for that.
That's okay. We appreciate you taking care of all these characters.
Who is sickened and who is not sickened now? Or who is sickened one?
We would no longer be second. Anyone who's had a turn.
Yeah, so Benji will not be sickened at the end of this turn, but they're sickened for this turn.
Okay. So then Bard Song will counteract the sickened.
Are Maguses prepared casters, or are they spontaneous?
Yes.
They're prepared?
They are prepared. I'm pretty sure because they're like arcane kind of thing. So
cool. So then I have one more 3rd level spell slot that I can use. And he doesn't have another spell prepared in the 3rd level spell slot. Okay. I don't know what spells Benji had prepared. I'm just trying to go off of what information is on the sheet. I apologize for this taking time.
You are doing great.
I am doing my best. I don't know. Matt, would you let me assume Benji prepared one of their 3rd level spell slots as a magic missile?
sure.
Or should I? Or should I?
We're running a little blind in terms of what he used last time.
Well, I have how many spell slots he has left. Like
okay.
I have that. I just don't have what he's prepared.
Sure.
Okay. Because now he's out of 3rd level spell slots. So then, yeah, we'll do a 3rd level magic missile, which gives us 6 magic missiles with Bard Song, so it's going to be gross. All on frog's legs. 1, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 25, and I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. That is exactly what we needed. So 25.
25 on frog legs?
Yep, 25 points of force damage.
Okay, and that was 3 actions?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so then we move on to Grubish, who is... Okay. Will?
Yeah.
What is Igara's spell DC?
You're going to are you attempting to dispel magic?
Yes.
All right, so in that case, this is now going to become a thing. What level of, what CR is this creature?
It is a creature 6.
All right, so they are a equal CR. Which means that
and judging by their stats, I'm assuming they're a wisdom-based caster.
Which means that they just need a regular success. They don't need a critical success. You're looking for a DC 22 counteract check.
Now,
Get rid of Gamma?
I'm going to add their proficiency bonus and their spell stat, right?
It's basically a spell attack roll against the spell.
Oh, so I'll just roll a spell attack roll?
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll telekinetic projectile then.
Yep.
31.
Yeah, that's a crit success. Well, that's a success.
Yeah,
Wow.
the Jinxer mutters some words, waves their hand through the air. There's some weird green sparks, and mirror image fades. And they lock eyes with you, Will, and it seems like there's some sort of rivalry going on here, like 2 Gripply magic users.
Listen, my bird's going to eat you when we kill you. We only have to take frog legs alive.
And they're going to use their, let's see, they're going to use their last action. Let's see what they got. They're going to raise their other hand, and they've got a little dart thing in it. They're going to
Odd.
little dart at you.
At me or at Gamma?
At you.
Okay. That tells
Because
me.
this is the rivalry now.
This
The
tells
two
me what
magic
AC.
frogs.
That tells me what AC to use. That is a success, but not a crit success.
I need you to make me a fort save
Sure thing.
God.
for the poison. That
21.
is a failure.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
So you're going to take just a little bit of damage.
I wanna take a
2d4,
lot.
4 damage, and you are stupefied 1 for 1 round.
Fuck.
My
That's bad.
That's bad. Now it's Frogleg's turn,
Oh,
Who-
no.
Oh
who
boy.
turns around and gives an appreciative nod to their lieutenant, and is going to make a twin slash. So it's going to use 1 action to make 2 knife attacks on Gamma,
Yep.
or 2 dagger attacks. 31.
Hit, not crit.
So 7 piercing plus the 2d6 precision.
And a will save for Needle of Vengeance.
That's true. What's your DC, McKenna? Less than 31.
Less than 31.
But is
Alright.
it less than 32?
It's 24.
So that'll still take half because it's a basic save, right?
Yeah, so she
Yeah.
takes 3 mental damage.
Okay.
Hey, it's
Um,
any damage helps.
Yep. And second knife attack as part of the twin slice.
Hits, does
27.
not
And
crit.
technically,
Oh, so sorry.
now here's a question. The
My bad.
frightened thing from Aerith. Am I frightened of you or just frightened?
Frightened, period.
Okay, so -2 to this, I guess. Or is frightened on attacks?
Yes, frightened's on everything.
Yeah, frightened.
Okay, so this is only a 25 against
That's
Gamma.
still enough. Gamma's AC is, just to make your life easier, Matt, 22.
Okay, give me a sec. Another 5 precision damage.
For 11 in total. Still up.
Funnily enough, you notice there's no poison on frog legs blades. They seem to be a different type of grip blade.
Yeah.
Then we are going to move on to we're just gonna
Oh, another will
doing-
save.
Yeah.
that's another will save. Critical
God
success.
damn it.
Does the effect end or just that it's no damage?
It's just no damage.
Okay. We're gonna
She
do.
does still have third action.
Actually, I still have
Two.
2 actions. The twin slash 2 knives is only 1 action.
Single action, fuck.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm still actually good for hit points.
Gamma is going to make 1 more knife attack on Gamma. So this will be knife attack number 3, the dagger. 19's not gonna hit.
Misses and a will save.
35.
God damn it, that is another crit.
And
Hey, they rolled a 19.
seeing all the AoE stuff coming at them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frog
Oh.
Legs is going to move right over here.
Oh, are they moving?
You can take an AO.
I will take my AO, thank you. Boop. 30.
That will actually hit.
31 technically for 13 damage.
That will actually hit. 60. Okay. All right, that brings us to Avi Avi.
I think I'm gonna drop Needle now that she's all the way over there and nowhere near Gamma.
Oh, I was going to send Gamma over there on my turn. Your
It's
call.
not really doing much anyway.
It's dealing damage.
Whereabouts is
Right beside you.
It's dealing damage that doesn't need to go through her AC.
Yeah, but so would a 3-action magic missile.
Valid.
I mean, I guess I could sustain it and do a 2-action magic missile.
Your call.
I mean, I guess I'll do that. So
I'm just glad I got to use Dispel
Never
Magic for
mind.
once.
Oof, Lordy May. Alright, that's... 8,
8.
I think, with Bard Song?
On Frog Legs?
Yeah.
Okay. As a chipping away.
Yeah.
Slowly. Oh, slowly.
That is then Igor, I guess. And then Aerith, you'll be up
Yeah.
next.
How is
Yes.
Frog Legs looking, Matt?
Frog Legs is looking kind of beat up.
Okay.
Not
Well,
on their last legs or anything.
Igora is just going to look at the Gripply Mage and just, you're not even really worth my time, buddy. I'm going to spend one action to command Choco.
Okay.
We're going to end up there. And Choco's going to take a
Takes his AO spell. No.
talent
Eat
on
frog.
this one. 28.
28 on the Jinxer.
Yep.
That will
29.
definitely hit. It will not.
It is not
crit.
it is not programmed correctly, so that should be 5 points of damage.
Okay.
For some reason, it's not including their strength into. Oh, it got shifted to custom. Fuck, roll 20.
Oh, sorry, Will. Did you just you targeted the Jinxer with a melee attack, right?
Yes.
As Galma, or is it Choco attacking?
Choco, yeah.
Choco.
All right. As Choco rears up to attack, the patterns on the Gripply's flesh start to twirl and swing. I need a will save from Choco.
Interesting. Probably a failure with a 15.
You treat the Hexer as concealed.
Oh, okay, so I
But
just
with-
gotta roll a 5.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
The hypnotic tattoos don't work.
Cool. Then
Not effectively, anyway. It is till end of turn though.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to do that with Choco. Then with my 2 actions that I have, then with my 3 actions, I still have my hasted action. For my hasted action, Gamma is going to come to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use 2 actions to heal myself with my healing spells. If I see a red number.
Does Gamma still have one action?
No, this will be
Alright.
the last one. I
Okay.
used the hasted action for a stride,
Alright.
and I saw red numbers. Grr.
Yeah, but remember it's only 1/1.
That's still 1/1.
Aerith, you are up. Ophelia, you'll be up next. I'm just trying to keep this moving along.
Yes, of course. So, speaking about mirror image, I'm going to cast mirror image on myself,
Okay, that's 2 actions. What is your remaining 1 action?
and then I'm going to do a scorching ray for my last action.
Single
on frog.
scorching ray. Okay.
Yes, on frog legs.
Okay. All right. So that is going to be
26.
and Frog Legs is only frightened 1 now.
Yes.
So that is going to miss. Oh, wait, no, wait, with Bard Song.
Yeah, 26
Mm.
to hit.
So with Bard Song and the -1 from Frightened, that will just hit.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
12 fire damage.
Perfect. Yay.
Okay.
Thank goodness bird song.
Ophelia, you're up. Yep. We love it. We love our Bard.
Ophelia,
Yeah.
Frog Legs is beside you.
We are all up in the mirror image land of mirror image.
Oh yeah.
I put that up and I keep Bard Song up, and that's my turn.
All right.
Oh,
Benji,
don't
you
wanna
are up.
Step away. Okay.
I appreciate you having the thing already thought out.
Benji. Doop. What would be useful here? This would be Benji's going to do the spell strike thing
Okay.
that they can do, so they're going to make an attack roll with their cards on the Gripply Mage for now, just because that's a little bit of damage we don't want to deal with. So 32,
rolls.
so
Ooh.
33 to hit them.
With Bard Song, that will just hit then.
All right, so they will take 33.
Oh,
will
sorry, no,
just
pardon me.
hit.
That will just crit then. Just
Okay.
crit.
So then they will
Sorry.
take
Ah.
16 points of damage from the card, and then
Yeah, I'm
because
just gonna
there's a
start
spell
adding this up.
strike, they will take 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 points plus 16 is 40, 50 points of damage.
50
Plus-
points of damage.
Oh, plus Bard Song, so 51 points.
51.
Damage.
Ooh,
Okay, so they are
hell yeah.
they are really hurt. That took out a huge chunk of their health.
And so that was, I believe, I don't know how many actions the spell strike is. I believe the spell strike is 2 actions.
Yes, it is.
So then with their last action, they are going to stride to here. They're going to stride to here in hopes of not letting this thing escape. And that's it.
All right. It is Grubush's turn. Grubush is going to step to here. Actually, no, that's pointless.
Yeah.
Know that.
They're going to step to here. And that no, they'll just move. They're going to try and make a run for it. 3 action move.
Whoa.
How are they going to get through Benji?
They're just going to tumble through.
Okay.
Legs isn't gonna like that one.
That's an acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
So this would mean the door is 3 things, so 20.
That does not succeed. Yeah, 24 for their DC.
All right, well.
Pinky Frog, you are stuck.
Now, I guess the question is, would PJ let them go?
Well, in the midst of combat, that you don't have a turn, so you don't have the choice.
Yeah.
They are going to then use.
I mean, they don't suffer map on this. They could just try to escape.
Paralyze on
Oh.
Benji.
Oh, that's fine. Success.
Succeeds, and that's their turn. Actually, technically, I wouldn't be able to cast that because I tried to tumble and I stepped. So ignore that. They're just going to whack you with their staff.
Benji
Bonk.
or Choco?
Benji. They're trying to get away.
Okay, Benji will take 9.
That's going to be Frog Legs. Frog Legs is going to do a. Frog Legs did not see that the Hexer tried to escape. They're going to do a twin slash on Ophelia.
Right.
So that is going to be 38 to hit.
Let me check what your AC is. That might just be a normal hit. 23, so that will crit. But because of the mirror image, it becomes a normal hit.
Yes, it becomes a normal hit.
Yeah.
Forgot the other mirror image is up. But that is all going to be another 8 precision damage, and you need to give me a fort save.
Oh, did they spend an interact action?
Oh, sorry, no,
poison?
they don't have the poison. I'm thinking of the Hexer.
Yeah.
They're just going to go for another twin slash to get another.
Well, they only did.
Oh yeah,
the
they
one
only did the one attack.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Second dagger attack,
On?
31 on Ophelia. So it's going to be another mirror image.
Hit, but not a crit.
Let's see. So we popped 1 mirror image. So
Yep.
that's 2 left.
She has. How many does mirror image give you? 3 or 4?
3. I'm pretty
3.
sure.
So yeah, that's 2 left.
So 1 will be a real one.
Yep. 2.
Nope. Hits a mirror image. Pops
Alright.
1. Now for the second round of these will both be attack 3s.
Yep.
At Ophelia or
Doesn't
Goblin?
hit. This is both at Ophelia.
Damn.
Neither hits.
It's
Um,
fine. We'll get egg. I'll get aggro back shortly.
I still have 1 action left. You know, I got nothing better to do. I'm just going to keep trying to pop mirror image. Another twin slash. Another 2 crit fishing. Nope.
Miss.
Yeah. All right, Avi.
Oh boy.
You did see the hexer, or pardon me, the jinxer, tried to get out of the house. He tried to bull rush past Benji.
Frog legs.
I.
No mercy, Percy.
Unfortunately, I don't really know what to do with that information, other than like, oh, they probably.
It's you don't necessarily need to do anything with it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. I don't know.
See, I was
Sacrifice
trying to
or
end
something
this,
for
Will,
first.
but you had to be difficult about it.
I'm going to. Choco's going to eat him.
Yeah, this is personal now.
Well, now I'm going to do everything in my power to make that specific thing not happen.
That's another 7 damage to frog legs and sustain needle.
7 to frog legs, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
8 frog legs.
No.
You already counted. Yeah. That was your whole turn. That brings us to Igra.
Alrighty. Well, first action, give Choco 2 actions. They're going to take a bite out of the frog in front of them for a 26.
I'm going to need another will save on Choco. He's using his reaction again.
26.
That will succeed.
Alright, so 26 to hit the thing.
Yep, that hits, but does not crit.
Okay.
6 damage?
7.
7 damage.
Still up. And a talon. Natural 20.
All right. That knocks the Jinxer unconscious.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I'm not a mage. I'm a beast master. And now it's time for me to give Gamma the subdue command, not the kill command, even though it would have been cooler to say kill command. Because how bad is Frog Legs looking at this point?
Frog Legs is looking pretty banged up. They probably have twice as much health as the average NPC still, but
Yeah,
But they're getting there.
oh yeah, they're definitely getting there.
Hmm.
They started in the triple digits. You guys took them down well into the double.
Alrighty. So then these will be at a -2, so a -1 effectively because of going non-lethal.
Okay.
Natural 20.
God damn.
All right.
Gee.
And with that, Frog Legs is just going to like, immediately, I'm going to say Gamma deals a bad blow to their leg.
It would be
Which
20.
because-
It would be 20 points of sonic damage.
Yeah, they are not knocked unconscious, but Frog Legs drops the dagger and sits down on their bad leg. And I will just read you the one thing they say here. Give me a quick second here. Okay, you got me. You can arrest me, but you should know that the chief criminal in this city isn't me. He's at the magistrate Mayor Asandro's house. And that's where we're going to end things tonight.
Ooh.
Well,
And she didn't necessarily mean that literally. She's like saying, you want the real bad guy.
It's the mayor.
it's the mayor.
Distract.
Oh man,
Magistrate Mayor.
crazy that the mayor who's been misappropriating city resources to the point where we've had to deal with so many dilapidated places lately is the villain. I did not see that.
Hmm.
And it should be, and I will just say this to you guys, as a bit of teasing to you, the mayor already knows your names.
Can I just
We already know his name too.
Can I just
so-
say-
Actually, no, you don't.
Ooh, fuck.
Can I just say, everyone,
What
thank
does that
you so
mean?
much. Thank you so much for coming to tonight's episode of the Strength of Thousands AP here on twitch.tv/tabletop-rolls. There we go. The Gripply mob has been taken down. And can we just take a moment? I know this is nothing new for me, but I would like to bask in the glory of the double crit.
Ugh, honestly.
Crazy.
The double crit. But that just makes me happy. But speaking of things that could make you happy, we have other shows on the channel like the League of Amazing Adventurers. It's a pulp adventure PF2 game. You can check that out on Wednesday nights. And the Calling Chronicle. It's a D&D 5e JRPG inspired game. That's on Friday nights in the same time slot as this one. Don't forget to give us a follow if you haven't already, because it helps us out a lot. And because we got raided tonight, we're going to go and share the love. This time with Q Times is up and running, and they've raided us a couple of times, and we haven't had a chance to say thanks to it. So we're going to say hi to them. Thank you all so much for coming. Don't forget to check out those other shows. Give us a follow if you haven't already and want to see a frog hop across the screen. And we'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
3, 2,